Hello! What is that? Hi. What's up, guys? I don't have chat up yet. What's going on? I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm like a fat burrito in my hands. Why is that doing that? Hold on. What's going on with the... I don't know. We'll figure it out. How we doing? Let me get chat going on here. Stand by. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I don't know if we're gonna play the game. Hello? Oh, there it is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's up? Oh, there we go. What's up, retired EMTP? The first thing I want to do tonight is I want to check to see if PayPal has released the funds for us to order our next charity PC. Big thanks to Retired for sending that over. He bought an entire charity PC for us. So I'll be pulling down that goal. And that means we will be starting the charity PC drive again at the start of the year. So let's first kill that goal because, oh, wrong goal. Let's kill that goal. Now let's check in on PayPal. What's going on? How's Ronnie again? Always good. Always good. Clint, what's up, man? When are you going to order me, big man? I already did. And he never showed up. You know? From like a catalog. I got so many tabs open. Let's slow down for a second. Hold on. I gotta slow down. I got really excited before the Funker stream because I had the call with CivDev. What a awesome dude to talk to. You know, and we're gonna get him on more than once. It's gonna be hopefully in a recurring way. We'll get him in there, and it'll be a lot of fun just to get his insight, his perspective on things. That's gonna be cool. Salim, what's up? Sean's here. CivDev's super high energy. Yeah, he was an awesome guy to talk to. And you're right. Now that I think about it, he was really high energy. We were trying to figure a bunch of shit out. And, you know, I'm not an overly high energy guy, to be honest. But he was. Thought he was going to share some not safe for work link. Oh, I totally forgot to. Yeah, it was down at the bottom. I'll pull it up here in a second. And I'll give you guys the link here. But it's a nasty one. Oh, it's bad. Oof. Yikes. CivDev joining the Funker community. Well, technically, PayPal has not released it yet. You still have, you know, money on hold. So once they release that, as soon as they release that, we're ordering it right away. I do need to reset all the goals, though. Let me do that really quick. You serve in Iraq? Afghanistan. No, twice. So, Ronnie, the A3 would be best protector for law enforcement from Armored Republic. I like the A3 because it's because of how lightweight it is. The A3 is good. Like, that's what I'm currently running. What's that? Now playing. I'm going to turn that off. For some reason, the now playing thing failed. Richard Harrison, thanks for the 244. Do you have any experience with NATO JEWCS? No. No, I don't. Widget data. Resetting the goals. Reset our member goal. Reset. Reset. Nailed it. Yeah, I'm tracking battle. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't even yet know if we're actually going to play the game tonight. We might hang out again. I don't. That bridge wasn't high Mars, no road damage, the sportsman taken out, soft partisans. Yeah, so typically what we release is just what's publicly available at the time.
Well, thanks a lot.
We do our best to provide some level of additional context and expertise. I don't claim to be an expert on anything, especially not bridge destruction. So the best information I had at hand at the time was that it was targeted via HIMARS. Again, I'm not here to spin anything for you. Mosin, thanks for the 10, buddy. I'm just here for the flailing. What's up, Brandon? Oh, it's good to see everybody. Pretty impressive on the AR 500 place. Yeah. Yeah, no, dude. So when I went out there to film that, I brought like 20 rounds of 5.56 green tips when I went out there to film that video. And fully expecting that it would fail, you know, after a good amount of rounds, right? Well, I got to 15 rounds and I was like, bro, I don't have ammo to be putting, you know, all this money into this plate. And I just gave up at the end. I was like, well, at this point, if you're hit in your plate 15 times, you'll survive. At this point, that's just it. Yo, show us that rocket system on your wall. Oh yeah, sure. Here. It's my AT4 tube. Pretty awesome. It can never fire anything again, but I love it. 15 times, Jesus. Yeah, you got to check the other channel if you guys want to see that. I can give you a link to it. I don't think I still have links set up. But actually, we can just watch the primer video I did for it. Where did I put that? It's gonna be in here. Here's a good one. Oh, this is. Check this out. If you guys don't want to watch the other channel. The new multi-hit C2, and we're gonna hit this first plate with 3 rounds of M80 ball. I would say that passed the expectations that I had for it. The next plate we're gonna shoot with 5.56. You missed my super chat on Funker. I'm sorry, Seal.
Go gadget, focus.
Can you not reload AT4s? No, you cannot.
This is taking forever. It stopped that.
So
I'm getting real excited about
where's my
this,
mouse?
Dude.
Check this out. You can actually see the broken G Pro or GoPro, not G Pro. Like there's like a little bit of a glare here. That's because by this point I had already broken my GoPro from some of the ceramic that's coming off of this thing.
I'm getting real excited about this, dude.
Hey, Susie. Oh, I know who you are. It's good to see you. Huh, I missed that vid. Yeah, you guys might... it's on a different channel.
I can't believe it.
Anyway, that's the primer video that I did for it. You know, kind of like a higher up tempo version of it, because it's a 20-minute long review, full review of it. But I'm trying to get that. That was one of the. That other channel is one of the channels that I told you guys when I stopped the day streams. That's one of the places that I'm going to be putting out a different kind of content. I can't. This channel's a gaming channel, right? Or technically a talk afterwards channel at this point. I don't know. I'll link you guys to it because it has so few subscribers that there isn't a direct link to it. There's some funny old videos on there. Here it is. That's that other channel where you'll find some old stuff. I did recently re-release. If you guys want to watch something stupid, I did recently re-release an old video like that we filmed like a long time ago. Look at this. The reason I re-released this one is for my special guest. If he doesn't stop winking at the camera. I'll answer that in a second, Diet. Susie, it's a new channel. Yeah. This is an old video and it's super cringy. Anyway, but that's the reason I launched that. I relaunched that video. No wonder he fell over, wasn't wearing a safety belt. That was me. That was me. I tripped. Love the kids being in it. Yeah. Yeah. So she's actually, you know, my oldest has actually been a huge part of a lot of it. You know, I've streamed with her before. I've played games with her, you know. But that channel is one of the places that I intend to do non-gaming, non-funker specific content. Every so often, I've got something like the AR500 plates that technically I'm using because of my work at Funker, but I'm under no obligation to do a review. Like we don't get paid for reviews on things. We don't do reviews. Funker 530 isn't a review channel. You know what I mean? Where's the bubbles at in that kiddie pool? Oh, so somebody asked a question. Information operations. Is information operations training mostly case studies? Is it a mix of psychology and other domains? There is a psychology element. So some of the coursework that I've got, this is a Googleable place and it's not foreign for me to say that I've attended some of this coursework. So Joint Special Operations University, JSOC. Some of their courses include things like cultural analysis in special operations, influence in special operations. What you're essentially doing as an information operations planner is taking every capability that the U.S. military has at its disposal and painting a picture with it. We call those observables, all these individual things that you do to tell a story in support of a desired effect. So there is a deep understanding that you need to have of what we would call the cognitive space, the cognitive domain, your brain, or the human brain, the cultural space in your operating environment, whether that be in Afghanistan, in Ukraine, in Russia, wherever it is you're operating. You need to understand the headspace of people, how they think, what helps them come to decision points. There's also things like kinetic fires, right? Technically, information operations is considered fires. Imagine, if you will, you have a desired effect, and your desired effect is to get people to stop shooting at your airstrip, right? You don't want them to shoot at your airstrip anymore. This is an actual operation I did. Well, the way I solved that problem is I parked a fucking HIMARS on the airstrip, right? Now, they could choose to shoot at that HIMARS, which we would then shoot back with it. So just me placing from an observable perspective, HIMARS on, clearly visible was enough to deter fire. Because the Afghans knew what the HIMARS was, man. It's too badass to not know what it is. But you park that shit out there, people stop shooting at you. In the same sense, say, for instance, you want the desired effect to be that in a new operating environment, everybody understands power, right? A show of strength. Well, nothing shows strength like a kinetic strike. So, we would potentially put together observables that included heavy kinetic strikes. But that's information operations. It's combining all capabilities, cyber, fires, electronic warfare, combining many different capabilities, no matter really what it is. Anything can be an observable to tell a picture or to tell a story based on the desired effect. The commander sets the desired effect at each echelon, right? If the desired effect is that they stop shooting at you or that the enemy turns right instead of left. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do with that. But what goes into the training for that first and foremost is a lot of philosophy or ideology type training. That's goes back to, like, my cultural analysis class was actually out in Coronado on the SEAL compound. It's very much so not a science. Ronnie, would you turn down the music level? Too loud behind your voice. Oh, I wasn't even... I thought I had muted it. I just muted it on my side. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway. How do you classify desired effects? What do you mean? I mean, what is your... If you're... Put yourself in the commander's shoes, right? What's your... You have a capability at your disposal. That capability is information operations, information warfare. What do you want to achieve? Do you want the element of surprise in your next operation? So your desired effect is that the enemy doesn't know we're coming and is surprised by our arrival. Well, then what I can do is I can muddy the water. I can condition the environment using multiple observables to help keep the enemy guessing. That's something that I can do. We would use American flags when we would get attacked on a fire base, then around 3 a.m. would litter the sky with 120 millimeter parachute flares. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah. Sorry about the sound, guys. My bad. We were jamming, though? I wasn't. I was just talking to myself. But that's information operations. It's often misunderstood as, you know, PSYOPs. We're not. PSYOPs is technically a capability. MISO, military intelligence support operations. Information support operations? MISO? Not the soup. But they're a capability of ours. Like, I've got old... you guys want to see something cool? Let's go back. Where can I find that video? I've got video of a leaflet drop, right? That's just one observable, right? So you think the leaflet drop is the entire operation. That's just one observable. I've got old video of me dumping leaflets out of the back of a CH-47. Yeah, please do tap the like button. You're welcome, Diet. That's fine. I don't do information operations anymore. That's not my role in the military. I thought it was. Yeah, no, it's not soup. Different. Way different. Nice one on teaching cognitive awareness, marksmanship to rep to your loved ones. So freaking awesome shooting by your daughter though. Oh, we've got a great gaming opening reel. She's actually a hell of a marksman. She has her own 22, and it's a little Ruger bolt action, and she's an excellent marksman with it. You know, 25 yards hitting a 2-inch plate. Well, I guess that would be like a 4-inch plate. Banging it out every time. It's awesome. Mr. Salty, thanks for the 20. Leaflet, grenade, leaflet. Stop talking about the soup. I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten dinner yet. More recording tomorrow. We're getting close to the end of it. So I'm expecting at some point to be able to tell you guys an air date for the History Channel show. And I'm super, super excited. Like we're almost to the end of all of like the work portion, and then it's just enjoying the outputs. I'm actually so far on the outside of the outputs of this show. I'm used to having a hand in the editing, a hand in like what it is that we're putting together. But, oh man, I have no idea what the current state of it is. January 29th, 2030? No. Supposedly there is a documentary that they want to air it around the same time that is also a military-oriented show. Does it have a name? It does, but I don't think I can release that. Watch party? Yeah, absolutely. You just grab a handful of leaflets. No, it's actually in a box. God, fuck, how do I find that video? I know where it is. I know where it is. I just got to pull up. You guys want to see what a leaflet drop looks like? I just need to go to my Google Drive. Stand by. Go to Drive. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the hanging out and discussion streams because there's so much to talk about all the time, you know. Ronnie's army stuff. Yeah. We're getting closer. All right, let's see if I can select all of these and download them. This might cause some interrupts on the stream. It's zipping up and downloaded. I don't want to show you guys these still in my Google Drive, but we'll show them here in a second. Let us see the information architecture. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I would guess we can do a watch party. I don't see why we can't. All right, extract all, and we're gonna put them. Yeah, we'll just put them there. That's fine. This might be interesting to look at. Let me minimize all this extra junk. All right, so that's me hanging out of the back of a CH-47 Chinook. Really just waiting for go, I think. I'm waiting for them to tell me we're over our drop zone. I don't know. One of these I actually drop them. Me again on the left there. We're wearing a monkey tail, right? So we're strapped in. There it is. Reverse trashman. There's a couple more videos. I don't remember what they have on them. I think this one's just a simple one. Oh, asking for timeout. Yeah. How far out we were. And I don't know what the last one is. There's only 4 of them. Oh, that. Yeah. All right, so here's another drop. What's the area of effect for that kind of drop? It depends, right? So we've done... there's really 2 ways to drop. You know, very surgical, which is from the CH. We've done them out of... We've kicked boxes out of Blackhawks before. But the other way to drop is from a C-130. And these are fucking pallets, right? You just kick them out of the back, and they just float down. I am not a leaflet builder, right? What my job in all of this would be is ultimately to create the plan that the leaflet would be a part of, right? So I could tell you what this op was for, because I remember it well. We were trying to drive calls from the local populace. My leg's itchy. We were trying to drive calls from the local populace to point out, you know, bad guys. And ultimately, what if I recall what the leaflet makeup for these was, that was our desired effect: is enable the phone line. If I remember what this leaflet had on it, it was basically telling the locals that these foreigners, Al Qaeda, are in your lands, begging for your protection, eating your food, and sleeping with your sisters. Call for tips. Well, you call this line to give us tips. Absolutely. Tom, so that was one of the most successful operations we had. There were some other successful ones. I can't tell you what some of it was, but I can tell you that I supported SASR, the Aussies, in an operation relative to a hostage rescue. We got her back. That was good. I can tell you that I supported DevGru. I supported Black Squadron. I can just tell you that much. That was a success. Even though they tried to fuck around on me. They tried changing my op, and it almost went really south. How do you know they're effective? Call spikes. So what you're talking about is measures of performance and measures of effectiveness. Measures of performance are very quantifiable. You know, did we actually place all the observables in the environment, or and there's a lot of this that's covered in joint publications, so I'm not giving you guys anything I shouldn't hear. JP5, I think, joint publication 5.0. I don't know. So measures of performance, did we achieve all of the observables we wanted to? Measures of effectiveness, how close did we get to our desired effect? How effective were the observables? Mo, as we'd call them, mop and mo, is really difficult. You know, how do you measure ultimately the effect? And it can be absolutely fucking cheesed. The team before me, for example, a desired effect for an operation from the commander was, hey, all of our helos are getting shot at. Like this specific helo actually got lased while we were up there from a man pad. It just never got fired at us. There's a photo I have of flares coming out of the back of it. And the commander's desired effect was, you know, how do we stop our choppers from getting shot at? Well, he put together this really complex plan, but at the end of the day, the commander just said, well, stop flying over that way. And suddenly there was no more statistics of choppers being shot at. Well, that IO chief claimed success on his information operations plan. While technically speaking, yes, the choppers stopped getting shot at, they stopped flying. Right? So you can cheese measures of effectiveness, and it's hard. This all seems like it's applicable in the private sector. Where it actually starts to have blurred lines is in marketing, right? So ultimately, what is marketing? What is your desired effect as a sales guy? Is that people buy shit, right? There's your desired effect. What do you need to do to get people to buy shit? You need to place observables in the environment. Understand how people in your target audience, your target demographic think. It's, to be honest, we went through marketing training is ultimately what it is. Still counts? Yeah. Does it? Technically, like I said, technically speaking, the chopper stopped getting fired at. But was it a result of the information operations campaign or the decision to not fly in that area anymore? Where was that drop? I want to say Wardak, maybe? I don't remember. It was cold as shit, and we went over the Hindu Kush. I'll tell you that much. See retired EMTP's comment. Credit cards billed, Ronnie. Okay, let's go take a look. See if they've released it. So them just billing it doesn't necessarily mean it was released. No, it's still on hold. They're still holding it. We will be purchasing that as soon as it comes around. Yeah, Sid. Working with the big dog, it was amazing, right? So to get selected for that, I was a junior NCO for that deployment, and I still think about that as the pinnacle of my military career, because the manning list, the manning roster for that, the IO deploys in four-person teams, 4-man teams, whatever, 4-person teams. We had a contractor, we had an E7, according to the manning list, contractor, an E7 slot, and 2 04 billets, right? The E7 slot was being filled by my good friend, actually the godfather of my kids. His name's Jake. There's a great, I think you can actually see him in one of those. And actually there's a great photo of he and I hanging out of the back of that chopper on my Instagram. Now the other 2 slots are the planner slots. So he was in the NCOIC slot. I was basically assigned to that mission originally only to train with them. Well, the captain that was assigned for one of those 2 billets was just absolutely horrible. She was terrible. And ultimately, the commander of my unit at the time, which it gets attached then to who we deployed with, made the decision to pull her and put me in. So I ended up filling an 04 billet, punching way above my weight class. I had one 04 planner billet. The contractor had a contractor planner billet. And then the other 04 billet was actually filled by an 04. That 04 got sent home. So he was our team leader. He got sent home because of suicide watch. So I ended up not filling the team leader position, but having to fill that planning role too. So I was planning with Colonel Evans at the time, the Ranger Regiment commanding officer, as sitting in a room full of like iron majors. I look back on that and it's all a blur, man. I mean, and you have to try and hold your own weight. You can't just go in there and get pushed around because you're supposed to be the subject matter expert on developing these plans. So I would put together a plan, and I remember there was a specific instance where we wanted to use a capability we had, and I was presenting it to Colonel Evans, the RCO, and one of his majors was like, "That's a stupid plan." And I said, "Sir, why do you think that?" And he said, "Well, they're going to attribute that to us." And I said, "Sir, I think you're wrong." And the room got like fucking silent because here's this junior NCO telling this junior NCO reservist, mind you, telling this Ranger Regiment major that he's wrong. And I explained to him, I said, "Well, actually, sir, we believe that, the populace thinks this capability is somebody else's." And, the RCO looked at me, he looked at his J2, his intel guy, and the intel guy was like, "Yep." So you have to hold your own, but I nearly pissed myself. I nearly pissed myself telling him that because you're vying for time, for value. If you're not part of Ranger Regiment, I'm not a Ranger, right? I got assigned and attached to that. I had to beat out that captain. She was a piece of shit, whatever. But I'll remember that for the rest of my life, like terrified. Actually, yeah. Right now I'm under the Hindu Kush. Weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of going way down rabbit holes here. Leadership by fire, to a certain extent, yeah. And what was funny is when I ripped in with the team before me, I replaced a captain, so he was walking me through the floor to meet all the people I was going to be working with, and they're their own captains. At the Strike Force level, it's your Strike Force J2 is they're captains. And he was introducing me. "Hey, this is Sergeant Atkins. He's going to be my replacement." They'd look at you, they look at your chest, they look back at you, and I'd be like, "How can I help you? What can I do for you?" It got to the point though that you're always vying for the respect in an element like that, right? Respect me as the subject matter expert, and it was an uphill fight, that whole deployment. Ronnie, very important question. Do you stand or sit? I'm a leaner. One of those right there. too far down the rabbit hole? No, I wouldn't say that. You know, I know better. In my line of work, I work with a lot of vets, military. Always love hearing stories. Yeah, I have very different, you know, war stories, if you will, though. I don't really have your typical, you know, the closest I just got lucky. You know, I was mortared plenty of times, but I was in a hard stand. You know, I went on 40, 50 missions my first deployment, never took contact. My stories are more, you know, I have a very different background, I think. I don't know. Ryan doesn't fold, though. No, I'm a baller. And that's, I'm a baller, shot caller, with 20-inch blades on my Impala. I wish I had an Impala. I'm a baller for a reason, though. Like here, let me explain my thought process here before you nerds hold it against me. Nooks and crannies, okay? Nooks and crannies down there, right? When you ball, there's different, you're able to fill nooks and crannies better. Stan, yeah, the nook of your finger goes through, though, when you don't ball it properly. No, it doesn't. I've never once had that happen to me. You know, maybe you need remedial training or something. What year Impala you want? Ooh, like a 67. When my first car was supposed to be a 76 Stingray. So my dad, his stepdad technically, but who raised me, he's my dad. When I was young, I was 10, 11, 12, something like that. He purchased a 1976 Stingray Corvette in horrible condition, and he would always have me out there while he worked on it. He made it sound as though I was helping him restore it, but I totally wasn't. I was just getting in the fucking way. You know, what's that? Can I have raisins? You know, I was in the way, dude. But he ended up getting it into, you know, running condition, and this thing was beautiful. Neon orange, brightest, ugliest fucking thing, color. Ugh. Oh, it's gross. I've got an old picture of it somewhere. And it was actually the first car I ever drove. Yeah, I might have been 13. He put me in the driver's seat and was like, take me around the park. I grew up in a mobile home park, trailer park. Take me around the park. And I remember sitting there shaking, driving that damn thing. Couldn't see shit. You know, the bucket seats in that had me way below the steering wheel. Well, we fell on hard times, and he actually sold it for $3,000. He got all drunk one day and sold it for $3,000 to a family friend's grandparents, and it still to this day sits in their yard under a tarp. Like it was going to go to their grandson, who I was friends with. He played football with me. I've never been more salty about something ever. You're helping. I'm helping. Oh, Mac. You had a 63. Oof. Yeah. What position did I play? Well, early on, I was always bigger than the other kids because I was too young to play at the age group of everybody else in my grade. So I always had to play a level down, and I was always just bigger than everybody. So they put me on the line for a long time. Hunter, thanks for hitting the member button, man. Skip Wills, that's the plan. I've got a lot more that I need. I need to put myself in a better situation with current life before I can end up doing that. So from a football position perspective, early on I played like Pop Warner shit. I played like lineman. I distinctly remember playing center at one point. I'm 5'10", $185. You know, I'm not big. Once I essentially caught up with my age group throwing, by the time I was 12, I ended up getting put in at quarterback. And I thought I was doing fine. Well, my freshman year, I decided to give a try out for the high school quarterback position. Ended up getting the position. Then we got a transfer kid in, and he was way better than I was, so he took the starting role. And I stopped playing football my sophomore year to focus on lacrosse. And then in lacrosse, I played midi at first and then attack. Start at $1,500. Yeah, the last time I checked in on it, it was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. I mean, they could have scrapped it by now. When we were picking up, we were up at the dealership not too long ago, and they had like a 80-something Corvette, and the missus, so Mama, God love the woman. She knew that I'm out there looking at it. It's a stick, which I loved. My first car was a stick. I didn't end up getting the Stingray. My first car was a Honda Civic, which I loved about it. I was like, oh, it's a stick. They had replaced the radio, which I didn't like, and they had put some rims on it, which I didn't like. But they had the original rims for me to put tires on. And, oh, man. They wanted like $15,000 for it. And God love Mom. We were just making the transition from the 9 to 5 to doing this type of stuff. She was like, we'll figure it out. She knows how badly I want one just to have. Like it would sit in the garage. We would drive it once or twice a summer. She tried figuring it out. And I was like, babe, we just can't do that right now. What's up, Robert? No basketball. Actually, basketball was one of the sports that I was most proficient at. I'm a handler, and I played point guard, but I always wanted to play shooting guard, but I couldn't shoot well enough, but I could handle the ball really well. I played tournament basketball for a long time. But high school sports, like official high school sports, I was in JROTC, and that took up the majority of my time. And one of the reasons for that is we were one of the few schools in Virginia that actually was certified and trained to do military funerals. And, going through high school, looking back on that, we performed taps, flag folding for 40, 50 plus funerals, veterans. I look back on that very positively. I would have loved to have played more sports. But doing that through high school just gave you such a great sense of pride. I look back on that as I spent that time well. I liked lacrosse quite a bit. It was a lot of running. I did want to continue playing football, but by the time I was a junior, I mean, I don't even barely remember going to school my senior year. In those times I did go to school, I would always sign up for the funeral detail. I did the goofy spinning rifle shit. But we actually used real rifles. So we had '03 Springfields and we had Garands, dependent upon, which they wanted us to use that day. We would do the funeral with an '03 Springfield, which we always loved better because, when you do the reload command on a military funeral, having the bolt to operate just sounds so good when everybody's synchronized in it. Oh man, we're talking about some old shit here. The Garand, because it's semi-automatic, there wasn't as much wow factor to really make it feel good. So we loved using the '03 Springfields for those. When we did like the spinny rifle shit competition, we actually used real rifles. And that always, we won a lot. We like a lot. I've got this huge fucking trophy. Like, I mean, God, you guys got me talking about like shit I've never talked about. I've got this huge trophy for best commander, from high school. I spent more time in JROTC than any of the sports. But what that did do is I was on the marksmanship team too, which, you know, you needed to be in JROTC to be on the marksmanship team. Learning the fundamentals to marksmanship and competing in marksmanship in high school was awesome because that translated directly into everything that I do now. What's up, Infamous? Played lacrosse for many years, did you? Hell yeah. 1986 Corvettes with manual transmissions are running less than 20K, yeah. Yep. A lot of pride. Yeah, EMT. I can't imagine the Garand is fun to try and spin around. I've got to find some of those. I mean, bro, like I was pretty good. They weren't light, that's for certain. And all the other schools were using like the fucking rubber duckies, right? So we actually, in every JROTC, and we're telling JROTC stories. Fuck it. In every JROTC, there is typically an enlisted guy and an officer. Most that I've encountered. Ours was a former tanker. Terrible at drill and ceremonies, which is the only real thing that you do in JROTC. Is it was the old 22-5, now it's 3-21.5 drill and ceremonies manual for the Army. He was terrible at it, but what he did do is rep us really well. And he would always go up to the drill sergeants that were grading everybody, and he would remind them, keep in mind, these kids are using actual rifles here, not the rubber duckies that those guys are using. And I feel like that always got us some extra points, you know, because I mean, we were, you know, 15, 16-year-old kids throwing literal antiques up in the air. Anyway, our heroes were the, you know, the USMC Honor Guard, their drill team. Watching them do stuff was just, oh man, it's so fucking cool. The old guard, oh, we loved watching them. We loved it. We would take trips to Arlington to watch them do their thing. You know, just in amazement at how it's almost hard to describe, because, you know, from seeing it now or seeing it without having that experience, it's just like, wow, that's really cool that they provide that, you know, honor to the unknown soldiers. But seeing the amount of meticulous effort and work that goes into every single movement they make was just so amazing. JROTC and rifle team definitely helped prep for active duty. So here's where that fucked me up. All right, here's where that went awry. Okay, so I get to basic training, fresh out of high school. Keeping in mind, I did JROTC all through high school. I ended up being able to enter the military as an E3, as a private first class Ronnie. I've got an old photo of that, actually, in that same Dropbox. Don't I? I don't know where that photo is. No, I don't have that photo on hand. Anyway, I get to basic training, and they're like, okay, today we're going to learn how to stay in the position of attention. I already knew how to fucking do it. Today we're going to learn what parade rest is. I already knew how to do it. Today we're going to learn how to march. I already knew how to do it. And it's not that I told people I knew how to do it. I just didn't have to be corrected. And that pissed them off. That pissed them off. Our JROTC team, we had what we called, I want to say that we were raiders. What was it? I don't remember what exactly we called ourselves, but it was basically like being outdoors people. Like we had to tie bow lines and do rope bridges and all kinds of crazy shit. Well, one of the things that we learned to do in high school was rappel and tie Swiss seats. And it came for rappel day. And we're all in a circle. I'll remember this forever. We're all in a circle, and they're instructing us on how to tie our Swiss seat. And I just tied my shit. I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I'll never forget, the drill sergeant looked at me, and they were like, I hope you tied that well. I'm not going to fix it. And if you fall, it's your fault. I already knew how to tie a Swiss seat. piss your peers or instructors off? A little bit of both, to be honest with you. You know, I'm a transparent guy. To a certain extent, more the instructors than anything, because, you know, the instance with the Swiss seat, just already knowing what I'm doing to do it. You know, I listened to their refresher. I didn't throw it in anybody's face that I did that. The fact that I didn't require a block of instruction that was supposed to take half a day, right? That you stand out, and standing out itself is a bad thing. Whether it's standing out for a good reason or a bad reason, one way or another, you want to make it your way through that without, you know, making a name for yourself. And the simple fact that I stood out was a problem. Now, with my peers, I wouldn't say I caused any problems because, you know, I made a lot of money in basic training, shining boots and shit. You know, I knew how to use a brick of kiwi before I ever touched basic training. People would ask me all the time, you know, hey, what do I do here? So I actually think I made a lot more friends that way than anything else. I was deferred to a lot on stuff, and I did end up getting put in the, you know, the fake leadership roles and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, people get weird about you not being incompetent. You become a know-it-all. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. In the way that I've always kind of treated everything that I do is I strive to learn a little bit every day, whatever it is. That's kind of like a motto of mine. It's just improve on whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Like if you're washing floors, be better at washing the floors today than you were yesterday. So no matter what it is I'm doing, I'm always going to want to learn more or understand it better or do it better. Not necessarily so I could prove anybody else wrong, but me. You know, I have no competition. That's because, quite simply, I'm only competing against me. So especially when it's an instance like, you got to think in basic training, what are you learning for those first 2 weeks? How to drill, how to walk, how to march. You know, the position of attention is what you go to when you're talking to an officer. You go to parade rest when you're talking to an NCO. I knew all that shit ahead of time, right? So suddenly I became, you know, de facto a target, and I was. For a little while. Then the actual shitbags started to make themselves apparent, and then the attention left me. Floor cleaning with concrete, yeah. I was spit shining my dad's Cochrane 2 jump boots before hell yeah. Oh, so I'd be pretty weird being in 31 in basic. No, you would not. So we had a 41-year-old dude in my basic. Yeah, he was awesome. He was awesome. Hated him at the time because he totally hated all of us kids. You know, I was 17 when I hit ground. But so he and I did not get along, right? Because he was the 41-year-old grown-ass man and I was the hotshot kid just fresh out of high school. Looking back on that, that's so admirable, right? Look, call it what it is. You're not in your prime. 41. You might be at 31. I'm in my prime. But he's not. And he's out there doing all the same shit that we're doing, rappelling off of fucking towers, doing obstacle courses at 41 years old. Where is he now? Have no idea. Do you think there's more or less people? What do you mean by the same mindset as me? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm just a guy, you know. Just the way that my brain processes things is I need to kind of be better than me. In the Royal Marine Commandos, they do not want you to be a gray man. They do not want you to be a gray man. You can be in trouble for staying under the trainer's radar. That's interesting, Chris. I can begin to understand that, though, right? You're supposed to be kind of the pinnacle, the tip of the spear, if you will. So just kind of going with the flow isn't really what it sounds like. I don't know a whole lot about the Royal Marine Commandos, but it sounds like they would kind of want you to attack every problem head on, you know, take a leadership role immediately when you have the capability, etc. I'm 35. I want to do basic. Do it. What's stopping you? Ain't nothing stopping you. I need another beer. Well, I don't want to have another beer. I need to I need to be able to get up in the morning. The car, it's still weird to me. The car's picking me up at 9. Every time a vehicle rolls into my driveway to pick me up to drive me an hour and a half into the city, so that I can talk into a microphone. Hello, microphone. It blows my mind every time. You know, it's weird. The first time they were like, "Hey, what's your address?" I gave it to them. I was like, "What do you need that for?" They're like, "For the car to pick you up." I mean, and I was like, "What? What do you mean? I live an hour and a half away from the airport." This is when I was flying to New York. Like, what are you talking about? Why? I just dropped my car off. And they're like, no, we like quite literally can't allow you to do that. I was like, why? I'm like, well, it's a liability thing. I was like, why? Like, why can't I just drive myself? Top hat accent. Aren't the Royal Marine Commandos famous for like 80-kilometer marches? Yeah, maybe. Ronnie, membership just hit 2 out of 10. Richard! Oh, my alerts. What the fuck's going on with my alerts? Activity feed? Have a beer on you. Why didn't that alert pop up? Did you just become a member? Oh, one way or another. Outstanding. I will. I appreciate it very much, buddy. Gotta love insurance companies taking the fun out of life. It's just, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. I talk about this a lot. It's all new to me, guys. I'm not, I'm just talking about like what I've got going on. It's all so new to me, relative to the History Channel show. And fuck, God love Rudy, dude. Every time I have a question, he's got an answer for it. Because I mean, he's been doing this since Generation Kill, right? He was in kind of my position, if you will, just kind of picked up like, hey, you're gonna do a TV thing, and there wasn't a Rudy for him to bounce questions like, hey, they're asking me to do this thing, what do I do, right? And he's from like a business perspective, you have to, I think it's not foreign for you to believe this is all business, right? From a business perspective, he's like, here are your next 5 steps, all right? Let me know when you complete those things, and I'll hook you up with the next one. We had a 34-year-old guy in my division at RTC January 9th. Kind of cool guy, goofy and uncoordinated. Called him Oopsie. Ronnie has pillows taped to his ass. To my what? Richard has a point, bro. What do you mean? Turn the music back on. I'm gonna grab a drink. BRB. Hello? Tim's here? Where's Tim? Wait, we talking old dude stuff? Not that old. I'm gonna hit up local recruiting offices. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Do it, dude. Do it. I need to watch Generation Kill. I've heard good things. Dude, it's amazing. Like, I watched that for the first time just a couple of years ago. And it's good. And yes, I saw the question. Didn't he help with it? Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, he's playing himself in it. You know what I mean? Like, he's playing himself. That's amazing. Generation Kill is one that I would. Don't shoot me for saying this, all right? But the best way for me to describe that is our generation's wars, Band of Brothers. What's up, AK? How you doing, buddy? 8:30. I'll have to look it up. It's good. Yeah. It goes a little bit further into like the bullshit side of things too. It also helps you understand, you know, short shorts and shit like that. Susie!
My man!
Thank you very much. How are you? Ryan's right. It's really good. I like the raw footage on Funker over Generation Kill, to be honest. Yeah, well, I mean, you're talking kind of two different things. One's dramatized. One is, you know, raw, actual footage. I was kind of bummed out on our Afghan war media for a while on account of watching the wars play out on LiveLeak. LiveLeak in its heyday was awesome. I remember it. Restrepo is very good. It was really good. There was another one though. Armadillo. Who are they following? The Dutch? No. Armadillo was good though. What's up, Armed Grunt? Hornet's Nest. That one was awesome. Oh man, whatever happened to that Marine Corps one? I never actually got to watch it, but there was one. I know they released it, but I don't think any of the main like outlets picked it up because of what it was implying. It was really showing problems from that Marines were encountering in like Helmand. I'm sure Josh knows. I could probably talk with Josh. Korangal's good. Yeah. The Belgian one, was it Belgian? Armadillo? Is that Belgian? They're all good. You know, 3212, that documentary was really awesome. I actually, you know, called that out in one of our videos. What's up, Funker? Haven't even heard of Hornet's Nest. Hornet's Nest was really good. Did you watch the Pacific? Yep. I mean, you know, there's going to be... The Pacific is right up there with Band of Brothers, in my mind. What are you doing tonight, Funker? Something about Restrepo bothered me. In retrospect, it was probably the naivety that was inevitably shattered. The one that followed the Navy bomb squads. I'm not sure. The Pacific's one of my favorites because of the psychological toll that's highlighted. I just love what's his name? Barcelona. His story is amazing. You know what I mean? Fighting in that many different theaters, Medal of Honor twice. Hacksaw Ridge was good. Yeah. Armadillo was the Dutch. That's what I thought. Yeah. Above the Best, infamous. That one I haven't heard of. What's the Marine Corps one? There was a... Oh, by the way, you know, I don't talk about other... Anyway, if you haven't seen the Let's Talk About the War documentary, that's actually really good. That's really well done. Vet TV. We actually have episode 1 on Funker. There's one we were partnered with Vet TV. You do realize that DCS stands for doing chicken stuff, right? It makes sense. That's all you do anymore. You know, the world's on fire, and there he is. I'm literally managing the website from the chicken coop. He's done that. Like, I'm pretty sure the website went down, and he brought it back up from the chicken coop. Kind of blew my mind. I was like, that's really efficient. You know, do your thing, boss. Pacific delved into the PTSD as well. Yeah. True story. It is a true story. 100% true. He brought the website back up from death while in a chicken coop. Where Donnie sits with a therapist, talks about the humor and darkness of conduct. That's just one part of it, right? They have a whole a whole slew of, other combat veterans that come on and talk about, the stuff that typically actually doesn't even get talked about in the documentaries. Loved Midway. I actually haven't watched Midway. I refuse to watch Hyena Road. That was based on RAO. Oh, now I'm going to watch it. One of these days I'm going to get a Vet TV sub. They have some awesome shows. Some of them, who here does have a Vet TV subscription? I had one for a little while, especially while we were partnered. Of course, we got all the behind the scenes. Good. We helped them launch Let's Talk About War. We launched episode 1. Armadillo was really good, yeah. No, Mac. Scratch that, I won't bother. I'll probably end up watching it now. Phantoms of the Jungle Vietnam SASR. My dad was a part of that. Phantoms of the Jungle Vietnam. That sounds like that sounds like some of the information operations type stuff that was going on in Vietnam. We did some wild shit in Vietnam from an information warfare. It was just really all lumped into psyops at the time. Like we would we would play sounds of like ghosts and shit telling the Vietnamese to go back home. The sounds of their dead, fallen relatives. Like we did some wild stuff. Severe Clear? No. They did one that like no mainstream outlet would pick up because it was too hardcore. And I just don't remember. I'm gonna text Josh. Or I'm gonna message Josh. What was that Marine documentary that was so hardcore that nobody would play it? What's the difference between information operations and psychological operations? Well, psychological operations is a capability. Remember, information operations is something that can combine many different capabilities into one story. So say you want to use a psychological operations capability and combine that with a kinetic strike. That would be the job of an information operations planner to use. The information space, right, is everything. It transcends land, sea, air, cyber. There's no domain where the information space doesn't touch. So again, the leaflet drop that we watched a little bit ago, that's just one of the capabilities that I, as a planner, would think to use. Everything from electronic warfare to condition the environment, to dropping a leaflet, to dropping a missile, right? I could do that. That's why information operations is considered fires, because we go to the S3 and we say, hey, I want you to drop a missile right there. And they'll say, why? And I'll say, well, because it's part of a plan. Just fucking do it. I told you to drop a missile there. Combat Obscura. That's it. It's Combat Obscura. Yeah. Does that make sense, Diet? PsyOps is often more effective than using explosive weapons. Well, can you use explosive weapons to have a psychological effect, though? That's information operations, right? I don't know. Say for instance, I want the entire populace to like shudder. Maybe I just drop a huge ass fucking bomb right outside their town. You know what I mean? That's the gap, the difference. But it's easy to just kind of lump the two together. No, I haven't. I only worked with them while I was in theater. They gave me a little coin. It was awesome. If I interpret, sounds like information ops utilizing psychological. Yeah. I mean, I'm using. I can use everything from psychological. Again, I can use anything, right? I can use cyber guys. You know, that are sitting there hammering away on a keyboard. I can use that as a part of an overall plan. Hey, Peter. Thanks for the 3 months, dude. How can a person send you a gift? AK, in the stream description, there's a P.O. box. One is the DJ, the other is just one of the records. Great way to put it. Great way to put it. Right? Ultimately, if I want everybody to dance, I might need to play a couple songs. I might need to play a little bit of this record, a little bit of that record, mix them together, put a little scratch in there. Great way to put it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tom, that's probably going down a path that I don't want to go down. Yeah. It's a good question, though. Combat Obscura is in the YouTube movie library as well as on Curiosity Stream. Oh, okay. So is PsyOps more theoretical? Or do they also get in? No, I wouldn't say it's theoretical. You know, you have to base what you're doing from a meso perspective in, you know, some level of truth, right? Are people going to believe what it is? Where a lot of people get real fucked up, though, is how much functions like ours are controlled, right? Everybody always thinks that when the DOD guy gets up in front and he's talking about things, that it's a psyop. Quite literally, that's illegal. And I can't tell you, you know, after doing this at that level, how wrong that is. However, say for instance, the medium that you are delivering information to is a foreign populace. You can absolutely lie. You can lie your face off, dude. You just get it all out there. Words matter. DOD, Department of Defense. Can't speak for other agencies. So when a DOD official gets up in front of the population, in an official capacity to deliver something to the United States of America, they are not allowed by law to lie. They can choose not to say a couple things. Security by obscurity kind of deal. But they cannot tell you a falsehood. Cannot. And I just can't emphasize how much that is so very much controlled, to the point to where even planning, when I wanted to conduct an observable, there's an entire approval chain. And I've talked about this from a red tape perspective before. That's what makes Russia so good at information warfare. They don't have this red tape. It's not there. Two-star generals had to sign off on leaflets. PsyOps is a tool, IO is the carpenter. Yeah, another great way to put it. Best non-military movie. Every movie that I like's military. Shawshank, maybe? That's the first one that came to mind. I love Shawshank. Green Mile. I grew up watching Green Mile. Love that. Yeah, so when people say well, you know, that general said this, but he's lying 100%. He's not. That's quite honestly the information that he has at hand that is 100% truthful at that time. Right now, you run into instances and problems like the situation that the United States got in with the fall of Kabul, where the information at the time that they had that was in that general's hands was that this is a bad dude and we just, killed him with a hellfire. Well, that's not entirely truthful. And people will say that they lied to us about it, but they didn't. That's the information at hand at the time. What matters after that is the accountability for it, right? And that's something that Josh has talked about a lot. I can't speak a whole lot to it, but Josh has got some pretty amazing things coming up here soon that are going to give him an opportunity to speak to. Anyway, I admire that man very much. What matters after that is the accountability to it, right? Is saying at the end, the information we gave you was false. We own that. And that's always the problem that I have is own it. Yeah, you guys screwed up like royally. 10 people are now dead in Kabul because a dude was transporting water containers. Bruce Willis stands when he wipes. Never liked him anyway. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Fight me about it. Thanks for all the subs tonight, guys. We're just hanging out, talking about stupid shit. Mike HG, thanks for the sub. Made in USA, Seal, Ego. Any of you guys out there, drop in the chat. Let me know you're here. Digital Marketplace, Zico, Bob. Remember, comments are the easiest way to support the stream. I realize that everybody's not in a position to support monetarily, but dropping in the chat and calling me an idiot is like the easiest way to do that. 200 watching. Well, that's kind of cool. I have no idea how many at any point in time. No idea how many people are watching. Never know. Annie, thanks for the sub. How are you? I got my new stuff from 10,000 today. A company Rudy introduced me to. I was actually already familiar with 10,000 when I was prepping for the tactical games. They were a name that kept coming up, and that's because a couple of the tactical games, like CrossFit has Matt Fraser, right? He's kind of known to be like one of the best ever to do CrossFit. Well, the tactical games has a couple of those guys too, and they wear 10,000. So to some extent, I was already familiar with them. But when I got to New York, they were like, "Hey, here's your attire." It was like nearly top to bottom, 10,000. And Rudy introduced me to them, and they sent me out some stuff. It's super comfortable. Like, it's really nice. They call these tactical shorts. I don't know what's tactical about them, but I'm way into it. These are new. I got them today. I'm way into them. I don't know why I'm rubbing my thighs. Anyway. I'm a little too fed to comment. What do you mean, Eli? All good. I don't know why they call them tactical, but they feel nice. They've got a liner. We didn't need to see that? Well, you're going to love this. likey. That's Brad, by the way. If you're wondering who that is, it's my sister-in-law's boyfriend. Wouldn't mind seeing some COD? Okay. Yeah, we can fire up COD. I mean, that's what I said I was going to do. But once again, the app cannot be unseen, just like the commercial. Yeah, congratulations. Now that's in your head. Rent-free now. You know, the funny thing is that's not my helmet, my nods, or my contacts. That's Tim's. He's in the chat. I don't have nods. Nobody gave me nods. I had one pair of nods and they were sevens, and I wore them once. Surprised your back hair didn't get burnt. I don't have any back hair. All the hair is right here. None. I have like the odd hair here and there, but the missus makes sure that those don't stay around. She's a picker. Looking forward to Tarkov wipe this week? Yeah, yes and no. Hopefully that, is the understanding that they're going to release Streets with it, because that'd be cool. I bought a truck, so no nods yet. You had 14s? Yeah, nobody was issuing me nods. My current unit has... what? Am I smart? IT? Oh, I beat you. She tried to get me with a play on words. She was like, "Are you smart? Sell it or spell it." What? Does the letter W start with a D? No, it's a W. No. No, it doesn't. What does a Y start? What? You guys are crazy. When I spell Y, it does not start with a W. Oh my God. Ugh. Get out. And that's going to be it for the night. All right, DMZ. See what weapons we got here. We're going to do some sniping. That's always fun. Let's play a little bit of COD. It's been a few days. You ever play Generation Zero? No. Play something on the guitar? No. Not gonna happen. No. Once upon a moon, I might have played on the guitar, but no. Tell Mama Ronnie we said hello. Hey, Mama Ronnie. Ah! Ma! Mama! Mommy! Ma! They say hi. That's mega mind. Yeah, that's Megamind. Because when he was a kitten, like his head was like twice the size of his body, and I loved him. I was like, no, we're keeping that cat. And nobody wanted to keep him, except for me.
Threat is high, so expect contact.
What's up, nerds?
Howdy, nerd. Ooh, we got nerds, not nerd. I love it.
You like it a touch of a pee-pee?
Yeah, sometimes. Alright, so I got a question actually.
I have an answer.
How does DMZ work?
Well, we run around playing tummy sticks for a little while, and then eventually extract.
Like, is there like other people around? Like, do I just sit here and just grab what, like everything and everything?
No, it's not going to really be helpful to grab everything. There should be quests and stuff that you have, but we can also work for XP, shit like that.
So like, where's the other like players coming
Whoops.
to play?
So I just marked a hunt squad quest. If you guys want to hunt another squad, we could do that, or we can work on PvE quests against
I mean, I'm down.
bots.
Go hunt another squad.
All right, let's go. Got to go to that green marker up there.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
They tagged me!
Oh, I suck.
It's another
Ow.
squad. My asshole just got roasted.
Hold tight, you'll make it!
I got you, baby.
I'm ready for another round.
Was that a fucking bot?
Yeah, it was a bot.
Yeah, you motherfuckers don't fuck around.
Yeah, you got your lunch money taken from you there.
Money. An elevator in the bitch?
No, but there's stairs. Blue's down. Can you pick him up?
Yeah, where'd he go? Oh.
I don't know. Round and round the mulberry bush. Ronnie chases the wiener.
My ass! Don't shoot my ass, ho! I'm reviving.
Actual to Ultra One, your intel gave positive ID on a high-value target. Marking location on your TAC map.
Squad's on my ping. Careful, don't push in too hard. Baby. Yeah, absolutely. Check up a level.
They ain't up here.
Okay, they might have pushed off of this. This is where they were, though.
Hello? Anybody around?
Let me get on the roof here. Where are they at? Are they up top? I think they're still in that fucking building, bro. I watched them run in there, dude.
What are you shooting at? I mean, they gotta be within the circle, right?
Yeah. I watched them go into that 3-stack building, dude.
I mean, unless we're blind. There's a bunch on the outside of it. I'm pretty sure most of them are like bots.
Fuck are they at? Oh, there we go. Of course. Of course.
So, like, what does the money do?
The money will let you buy things from the buy station. It also gives you XP, but it's not like Tarkov where you get to keep the money afterwards and build a stash.
Okay. So, what am I doing with the, like, the money items? Like, the money that, like, the items that have money.
When you go to a buy station, you can sell those to give you a little bit more money, but outside of having them available... Oh,
I found them.
yep, yep. Got one knocked by the car.
Dude, up top, by radio tower.
I'm getting stitched up!
I down 2 of them, or
I
1
got
of them.
you!
Stand by.
Good to go.
He's
Tossing
well, guys, we were
Semtex!
just trying to finish a little faction mission, but
Actual to Ultra One, you're out of
Slug it
time.
one time.
Contract has been pulled.
Anyway,
Oh, well, that wasn't the team we were looking for. Damn.
yeah, that wasn't our enemy squad.
Fun one. What, do you think I was just legit chilling on the fucking corner the whole time?
What that guy up top have?
Yeah, keys to the Slack box up here, the classified documents and shit.
Okay.
On another key. G5.
Where's that other squad? How did he get up there, by the way?
Oh, I have G5 and G2.
Yeah, it's all
Whatever
good.
that means. You want the keys? I mean, I don't.
No, 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 I'm all set, bro. I'm good. Where's that other squad, dude? I don't know where that other squad went. We do a PvE mission. So these missions give you a whole lot of XP. Oh, I suck.
Throwing Semtex! Taking effective fire! Throwing smoke grenade!
Harder than I anticipated.
I got you!
Bad. I'm expecting some little
I'm hit! I'm good!
Crawl to me, boys.
behind you. Behind you. Behind you. He's going through the back. He ran around the building at least.
You're gonna make it, bud!
Pick him up.
Gotcha.
I'm good. You'll be alright.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
You'll be alright. I'm good. Go!
One, secure those supplies into a
Dropping
dead drop
ammo
for mission
here!
progress. Get it done.
Plates. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys aren't careful, the bots will absolutely eat you alive.
I'm figuring that out.
Hey, Susie, what's up? What's up? Hi. Hi, why are you yelling at me? What did I do?
Ultra One, this intel identifies AQ supply sites in your area. We need them destroyed.
Don't yell at me.
Marking locations on your TAC map.
I bet they went to the 3rd floor. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't see him go up there. Get a rifle that kicks less. I like the ADS speed on this.
Coming. Oh, so the place we just cleared.
Just head to the second one. I got this.
Charge set. Secure the area or start moving to the next target.
Take cover home.
Tossing Semtex!
Yes, correct, IK. Yeah, it's better that way.
Are they gonna be trying to defuse the first one?
Nah, it should be fine. I've never had bots defuse the first one. Like, I don't know. If that happens, it'll be new to me.
Gotcha.
Primary target destroyed. Move to secondary. All Ultra, charge is hot. Set security and confirm detonation.
Effective fire!
Ah! Oh. Hey, get away from the bomb. Uh-oh. Bad news. Ugh.
1. Intel located enemy supplies in nearby safes. Marking locations on your deck.
Funny.
He attacked me! Oh.
Man, I'm over here like blowing through ammo.
Yeah, you always got to pick up more ammo, dude.
Hey, y'all, they're ready to play some Scuba fucking Steve.
Scuba Steve, damn you! Swim. Pedal faster. Hello, friend. Stairs.
Ultra One, you're approaching the target now. Locate and secure the hostage. All other personnel are considered hostile.
Okay.
Ultra One, actual. Hostage acquired with explosives. Disarm the vest and secure the objective.
Taking effective fire!
Yep.
Ultra One, explosives disarmed. Proceed to an extract point with the hostage. Ultra One, exfil helo is inbound. Get that hostage to the designated LZ.
All right, we can extract with the hostage or not. It's up to you guys. Nah, come on, don't be sissies.
Well done. Ultra, get those supplies.
Hey, you see that
to a
green
dead
thing up in the
drop
sky? That means there's an enemy team trying to
progress.
extract there.
Let's go. Let's go whoop their ass. Are we gonna even be able to run it that far? Like, goddamn.
I don't know.
Fuck it, we're gonna find out.
Chopper's here. See if I can hit a banger. Fuck.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
They're on the bird. Give me a good shot. 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 Let me knock one of you. Sissies. Yeah, we were just a moment too late.
Pussies. Holy fuck, there's 3 right there. Alright, well.
You alright?
All those motherfuckers. Yeah, one around the corner and there's like 5 of them that just turned around and shot my ass. Yeah, there's like 4 on the other side of this building.
Hold on, I've got you!
All sitting behind a car, head glitching.
I'm ready for another round.
Keep those plates topped up. All right, so we can try and bait an enemy squad out here by hitting the extract and running away. I'm going to do that.
Alright, once I get some more ammo for my gun, I'll be right over.
Okie dokie.
Ultra One, Dino Force inbound for extraction. We're 2 clicks out.
Looks like I'm going to the DMR now.
Ultra One, be advised, winds are picking up. Move to an extraction point.
Oh, we might as well extract. On me.
Dino Force holding at the extraction point. Advise you get here fast.
Stand by. Something going on to the left over here. 120, 125. Get on the chopper. It's time to extract. You only have 2 minutes.
This is Dino 4. All ultra secure. We're exiting the AO.
Not a bad first game.
No, you did great. Thanks for carrying me, dude.
Yeah, okay. I died.
Number 3 left. Yeah, why'd he leave? Sissy. All right, we got out with a couple guns. That's what's important, because I don't have any guns in my stash. All right, well, we played around a COD. Look at that. I did the gaming thing. That was a good one too. What did I have? 2 kills, 3 kills? I don't know. Leveled up my sniper. $30 kills. We could probably put some work into the rifle here. Oh, 31 AI kills. High velocity ammo. I don't know if I like the high velocity ammo. I think I'm going to put the armor piercing ammo on. High velocity helps with the lead time. I'm going to queue up for the next one, and then I need to go check on one of the babies. Be right back. This baby specifically. I got to swap the be right back screens. You'll see what I mean.
Download 6, download 2.
Dad, push me harder.
Outlaw 6, outlaw 2. Any station this map, 2 Alpha.
Hello. So, the oldest one has a spelling bee tomorrow. So, she competed in her class and got second place. And now she's competing against the whole school tomorrow. And unfortunately, the parents can go, but I've got to do the voiceover recording. So I wanted to, before she fell asleep, kind of let her know she's going to do awesome. Anyway. Yeah, she's going to kill it. She's way smarter than I am. That's rough? Nah, she's going to be great. Oh, you mean rough not getting able to go? Yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. What's the best system to get into, or is a PC better for gaming? I prefer PC nowadays. I personally have always enjoyed Xbox from a controller perspective. It just made sense. You know, I don't like PlayStations. Like, I got these little Burger King baby hands. Yeah, you can't spell W. I can spell W. Apparently, I can't spell Y. All right, this will be the last one though, because I need to eat some dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. It's 10 o'clock. Well, it's 9:30. That's awesome, IK. Hello, nerds. What do you guys want to do? You got mics? Okay. Ow. 5 shots, 5 kills.
Flash out!
That motherfucker shooting an RPG at me? Hey. Hey, that's money. He was shooting an RPG at me, that dickhead.
Stay alert. Ultra One, actual. Set security around the site. We're acquiring the signal now.
Hey, Ben, maybe get up off the fucking ground, bro? I don't know. You dope. Ow, dickhead. Hey, that was an enemy squad, boys. Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased. Ultra One, SAM site secure.
Oh, now we're fuck.
Airspace
Okay.
lockdown.
All right. Dope. Excellent. Timo, if you're out there, buddy, I can see your message.
Completing contracts earns you cash to buy gear and upgrades.
Need a UAV tower. Oughta hit that. I hear a lot of fighting over here. There's an enemy team over here. I want to get up on this building. Uh-huh. Yellow. Whoa, bruh. What the fuck? Oh, that's a fucking player. Players on my mark.
Actual, we've got a lock on supply drop. Disallowed. Actual to Ultra One, positive impact, aircraft destroyed. The cargo is marked on your TAC map.
Where the fuck did I put that mark?
Ultra One, tag secure. You're being tracked by enemy
Nice work,
operators.
boys.
Stay
Nice work,
frosty.
dudes.
Ultra One, you've secured a tag. That enemy squad
Way to
will
go,
be tracking
buddy.
you now. Stay sharp.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Are you alive, sir? Would you like to join us?
Requesting additional team members. Sit tight.
Is that a no? Where's the last guy? What's up, Platinum Ramrod? Good to see you. Oh, oops.
Ultra One, this is Dino 4. We're moving to the LZ for
You-
extraction now.
You guys are extracting? Why?
Ultra One, we have visual on the LZ. Keep it clear. Ultra One, actual. We've got a lot of drop. It's allowed. Actual to Ultra One. Positive impact. Aircraft destroyed. Cargo is marked on your task map.
What are you sissies doing?
Ammo here.
There's still another guy. Why'd they run away? Chill and download the new Warhammer Darktide. I haven't played it. Okay, well that means we got to do one more. Yeah, they were on Discord comms or something. Retired. I'm tracking the convo that you're having right now, boss. Nothing on your side. Nothing you need to do. Literally, it's in a holding pattern until PayPal releases it. Just heads up, bro. You ain't bothering me. Got his tags? Yeah, I guess. That's just a bitch ass way to play, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather die. All right, we'll do one more. I want a full length. I want the full length. A grandson in college retired. Oh wow. One son, former USMC, now a cop. One a registered nurse, physical therapist. Jeez. I'm very hungry. It depends on what you want to do, Dassler. You're going to be limited in, I mean, you can use DMZ to really level guns up, like, really fast. I wish that was available at the beginning. But if you don't want the multiplayer and the campaign experience, and you just want to do DMZ and Warzone, just play the free shit. Ryan, do you ever look at Discord DMs? When I can. They fill up, like, real fast, man. To the point to where I feel terrible for not being able to get through all of them, you know. Full length. A full length platinum ramrod. Hello, nerds.
Hey. Welcome from Canada.
Oh, hey there.
Securing intel will open access to missions
Good
and
day, eh?
targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
My boss is Canadian.
Oh yeah. Where Yoda?
I'm sorry, what?
Where Yoda?
Where Yoda? Oh, I'm in the United States.
Yeah. What state?
Where Yoda? Just couldn't wrap my head around that.
That's okay.
Where Yoda?
Of the Los Alamos associate known as Estrada.
the bad guy?
Execute authority.
Yeah, I want to pick up a different gun than this M4. I have the M4 Gold.
Let's go and get this guy.
Oh, hey there.
I'm coming. I've been trying to get right behind you, number one.
Oh, potato. What's that guy doing?
Location now.
I'll be excited for new maps on DMZ. That'd be dope. I'm way into that. Burn them down.
EKIA, good work.
Where's that coming from? Is that a guy? Oh, that's a guy right there.
Where's his body? Did he have a key?
I didn't see a key, no.
His body fell right here. He had no key.
I have the mountaintop spotter shack key, though, if you guys are working that quest.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to figure out what.
I just knocked a player.
Yeah, that's a player. That is definitely a player. He's coming back.
Come on back.
Yeah, he's good.
That was... He's gone.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, I just knocked one.
You got him?
That was a nutty fucking shot, dude.
Did you get him?
I knocked one, but he's still knocked.
Yeah, that's cool. So where do you guys want to go?
There's still another player up here I want to try and kill.
Okay. Oh, you're that guy, eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Where did you go? Here?
Probably the worst of all of us, so I'll go first, so if they kill me, you know.
Exfil with those supplies to secure faction mission progress.
There's one more somewhere. Fuck to go.
Let's just get those guys involved. Did you clear this building yet?
Nope. Hello?
Because they're not over at the gas station, because it's
Well, there
got
should
full
just
of
be one.
AIs.
There should be one remaining. I've killed 2 so far.
Okay.
His body's right there.
Oh, awesome. Does he have a half decent gun?
He's got a MP7 on him.
Yeah.
I'll take it if nobody wants it.
What is some Canadian slang?
I guess just mostly A, eh? We do actually say that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Back here now. All right.
Funker, give me some Canadian slang to throw at this guy.
Oh, there's lots of stuff like bagging, means skipping. Like I'm bagging off today. And giver. Taking it for a rip.
What's a hoser?
Yeah, that's Bob and Doug McKenzie. That's hilarious. Everybody knows those guys, eh?
No.
They're like these beer drinking guys. That's all they do for a living.
There's a little kitted M4 right here.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna use this.
I'm pretty good. They got one guy just standing down here. Oh, where did he go?
What do you, how do you say that? CKY? Like what? I don't understand what to ask him. Alright, what do you guys want to do? I don't know. I just shoot stuff.
Sure. Well, let's go. Let's see. What do we got here? Destroy the supplies.
Sounds good.
All right. Boom. I pinged it. There it is.
Is Tim Hortons actually good?
Yeah. Oh. Yep. It's the best coffee around.
Mm-hmm.
It's even better than Starbucks. It's not as overpriced.
Can you say Starbucks again?
Starbucks.
Yeah, it sounded weird. It's Starbucks.
Starbucks. Or I guess Funker left.
Be advised, enemy operators secured a weapons case. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
Must be upstairs.
What's that new measure? B21? C21?
Is there a second floor? Yep. All right.
It's a Canadian gun grab.
Here it is.
Ultra One, we need you to target enemy supply sites in the area. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
C21. What are the details on that? Oh, bitch.
Which one do you guys want to do first?
The nearest one, I guess.
Yeah, closest
Players
one.
here.
One's already over there, so. Players?
Yeah, on my ping, on my ping, on my ping. I'm dead. I knocked one, but couldn't seem to get the bot off of me and then engage my team. Kill that! Oh my God! Kill! That's a bad guy, bro. What are you? Oh my God! What am I? What am I watching?
Get over here, man.
That's fucking legendary if he picks me up. If he picks me up, I'll win it. Because these dudes are potatoes. Fuck.
I'm gonna have to leave and come back.
plate up, bro. Don't do that. Put your plate in. It's gonna be fucking legendary if he gets this. Oh no. You see him on the roof? See him on the roof? If I still have my sniper, I'll get him. Let's go, Big Daddy. Come with me, Blue. Or whichever one you are.
I'm running. Ah, I'm down. Come to the edge.
Keep crawling.
Or crawl away here. Here, I'm behind you.
Hold tight, you'll make it.
My back's to him. Fuck.
I'm good. Go. Ammo here.
Yeah, climb over that fucking wall, bro.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Take cover.
What the fuck?
No, this
Nope.
way. This
Go
way.
behind
This
the
way.
wall.
This way.
Go behind the wall. Oh.
Flash out. Hold on, I've got you.
Sorry.
I'm good. Go.
Enemy operators extracted a weapons case.
Ammo here. Stick around.
Sissy. Where's Blue at? Stay with me, Blue.
I got you. I'm good. Go.
Where's the last one? That's only two. Yep.
Need medical. I got you. All you in here for?
I don't have any plates. Okay, let's complete this quest.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Do you want me to go do it in case they shoot?
I got it. I've killed 2 of their team.
Yeah, because I tell you, I won't be killing too many. I usually get pretty lucky if I accidentally kill someone.
Charges set. Secure the perimeter or proceed to the next one.
Ow, bitch. Oh, ow, ow, yeah, wow, wow.
Took a round.
Detonation. Target destroyed.
Is him dead? Are you okay?
Yep,
Okie dokie.
I'm on my way.
The kill on the dude up top gets me. I knew I'd get him if he stayed there. That man's a propitol.
Set a charge on the supplies and destroy them.
على الأقل بموت وأنا
Getting stitched up.
Secure the dead drop for mission progress. Get moving.
I hit the wrong button trying to melee him. Oh, that's the right button.
Watch your fire.
Be advised, charge is set. Secure the area and confirm detonation.
Bo, that's gonna probably be Friday, boss. We'll do community games again. It's gonna be good.
Need medical.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Where is he? Outside?
Yeah, I think so.
I got you.
I'm down. Fuck's sakes.
Ultra One, we picked up AQ chat. Safes in your area. Locations are marked on your attack map.
I'm good. Go.
Genuinely a little bit concerned about this dude.
Attack me.
Wait.
We've got another mission right close by.
I'm nuts.
Take fire. Taking effective fire.
think those are players.
Ultra One actual. High winds are increasing in the AO. Move to an extract point before radiation spreads.
I'm out of ammo. Nope, regular bots. That guy's audio is fucking killing me.
Whoa.
Move to an extract,
Are we
guys.
gonna do that one last mission, or are we gonna hit
No,
the
let's move to the
extraction
extract. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're running out of time.
Oh, there's another guy.
Here's the nearest one.
He lives.
Is over here. Oh, here comes it.
I don't have a lot of ammo. Come on, fellers.
I'm trying.
Pedal faster. I reported your teammate got a contact high through my
Get to
speed.
this car, and I'll catch up to you.
Think he's just hitting a bong? I don't have any ammo. I'm gonna cut it close here. DJ, spin that shit.
Ultra One, this is Dino 4 inbound for extraction. Radiation's coming in hot. Be ready to move. Ultra One actual. Winds are pushing radiation through the area. Advise moving to extraction when able.
AI or player?
AI.
This is Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ now. Keep it secure for us. Ultra One, Dino 4. We're standing by. Get to the extraction point now.
Count up.
Dino 4 to actual. All objectives and personnel secure. We're RTV at this time.
I want a cockpit tour. Give me a cockpit tour. Hey! shoot an RPG from outside of the Chinook, or from inside the Chinook, dude. I'm actually jumping off, Daniel. Friday, though, we will have community games again with everybody. We'll open up the custom lobbies, compete against each other. Nice work, dude. Clutch res.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here. Isn't that a Blackhawk? Chinooka's door. I think it's just a weird Chinook, but the body of it is totally Chinook. Chinook has the bay in the back. Blackhawk has the doors in the side. But you're right. Chinook has the rotor in the back and the rotor in the front. CH-56. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a Call of Dutyism. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I'm tired. I need to eat. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's I can feel it bringing me down. Thanks for hanging out and all the good discussion and questions and stuff. I appreciate it. Just getting the chance to hang out, chat. Welcome to all the new members. Susie, thanks. Thank you so much. Hunter, thank you so much. Mr. Salty, thanks for the $20. Diet for the $1.99. Richard, thank you for the $2.44. Mosen for $10, buddy. Thanks, man. And thanks for all the renewals too. If I missed it, I'm sorry. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll be doing some recording in the booth tomorrow for the History Channel show. And then we'll see you back Wednesday. Patreon folks, there should be something getting posted Wednesday morning for you guys. Good night. Safe to brief for tomorrow. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract to the population. Don't do anything to put you in jail. If you do get put in jail, establish dominance quickly. Good night.
Good night, ladies.
Bye-bye.